everyone, and welcome to my channel. This reading is a love reading, a pick a card to see what's next for you in your love life. So if you have not as of yet chosen a card on the table, go ahead and do that now. There are timestamps down below where you can go directly to the portion of the video that's going to give you an up close and personal look at the cards on the table, give you some time to focus and meditate in order to choose for your reading. And if during that time you feel led to pick more than one card on the table, please by all means go ahead and choose more than one card on the table to get the most out of your reading. These readings are also timeless, so whether you watch it at the upload time or sometime later down the road, whenever it's placed into your awareness and you feel an intuitive nudge to watch, there indeed may be a message here for you. These readings are also general, right? So roles may be reversed, flip-flopped, interchangeable, maybe come off as vice versa. So keep that in mind when you're watching. There could be some things that I might say that might resonate more for you, and then some things I might say that might touch on the person maybe you're inquiring about. So keep that in mind, how roles can be interchangeable that way, especially with a love reading. And if you feel you have the time, maybe have some fun exploring my channel for other content. I have weekly readings, full moon and new moon readings, pick a card readings, and shorts you can explore. You never know what messages you might find. So have some fun, take some time to explore, and I will see you at your reading of choice. Pile number 1. This is your card. There's a message on the back of it. I'll be sure to incorporate it into the reading as I get more cards on the table. So we are looking at a message to help you kind of get a hint of what's coming your way, right? What's next for you in love, relationships, romance. So to get the reading started for you, I am using the Victorian Romantic Tarot. So let's see what's next for you in love, romance, relationships. What's next for you in your love life? Let's see. And if I need more cards, I always will grab off to the side, but let's take a look. All right, so we have the Six of Swords. Wow, the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant. Okay, so right away, this card is saying to me that there's somebody coming into your life, possibly with this Knight of Cups. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's coming through after a period of healing with the Six of Swords, but is going to be somebody who's looking for a spiritual connection with you. And I say that because of the Hierophant. It's an energy of wisdom gained from experience. This could also be a quality that you are looking for in a connection as well. Maybe with the Hierophant, you're seeking something less superficial, right? You want somebody who's going to connect with you on a soul level, and the Hierophant is that. So I could definitely see this as somebody coming towards you with that Knight of Cups, offering their cup of love, looking to kind of get to know you. Yes, there is a romantic attraction there, but there's also a spiritual element to it as well. So they're offering something more than just frivolous love or superficial kind of like exchange. The Hierophant is seeking something deeper. It's also an energy of devotion, commitment, things that you give your energy to, so that way it becomes something, I would say, more tangible in a sense. It is Taurus energy, so I think of earth energy, I think of tangibility. So it's like, I'm going to give my energy to this, I'm going to commit to this, I'm going to devote myself to whatever it is that touches my soul, and I'm going to give it all I got, so that way it flourishes and becomes something tangible. And that's the feeling here. It's like, I'm going to take all that energy and I want to invest it into somebody. So it's a feeling of this person's coming in to offer love with their cup of love, but they're looking to create something, invest in something for the long term. It is things that you are committed to, and they want to create or build something. Also, Six of Swords is saying this person's coming into your life after a period of healing. Maybe after, with the Six of Swords, you have literally or figuratively moved away from something or someone. Some of you could find new love in your travels with this energy, especially with the Knight of Cups as well, because Knights are movement, speed, action, momentum. They do travel. They go in the direction of their suit. So let's say in this case, they would move in the direction of the things that are on their heart or the things that they love. Also in the direction of something creative. But the Six of Swords is saying you might come across this person on your travels. Maybe you're going somewhere on vacation. You might find love there. Also, this is saying to me that you could encounter this person after a period of healing, after you've moved away from maybe a place or a scenario or maybe even a mindset, because it is swords energy. After you've healed and broken out of or free from a certain pattern or paradigm, after you've done your healing and you moved away from all the trauma and all the tumultuous energy, and now you're moving into a position or a mindset of peace, right? Where you're more at peace with your own energy. And it's only after that you found your peace and you've left all the drama and the trauma behind you is when now love can find you, because you're in a relaxed state. 6 as a number energy is reciprocity, balance, harmony, equal give and take. So you're moving into a position where now the relationships that can come towards you are of a reciprocal nature, where now they actually want to invest in you. They're looking for something more than just physical attraction. Yeah, they want romance, they want love, they want passion, Knight of Cups, right? But they also want a deeper spiritual harmony and connection as well. And that is what is next for you. You're moving into a position of your journey at this time where you can leave all that mess behind you, whatever failed, whatever relationships failed, maybe your homeland, right? I would say this with the 6 of Swords. Maybe your hometown, you never really were able to find love there, but maybe spirit somehow moves you, literally geographically relocates you with the 6 of Swords to then put you on the path to finding love. Because it does kind of feel like with this energy here, that the love that's going to find you or that's coming towards you is not where you are right now. And it may require travel of some sort to connect with it. But trust that with the Hierophant, there will be kind of like intuitive nudges or hints of sorts that come your way to assist you in this travel, to guide you in the direction of that. I would say with the Hierophant as well, keep in mind that this person could be a little older than you. Hierophant also gives off mentor energy. So I would say maybe this is somebody who maybe is in the same field of study as you, maybe in the same field of work as you, but they have a little bit more experience. Maybe more experience when it comes to love and relationships. They might be a little older. Okay, so keep those details in mind when it comes to the love that's trying to find you. Nonetheless, I feel Spirit's putting you on a path to seek love outside of your comfort zone or outside of where you are right now, literally or figuratively. And it's only because after a period of healing and transmuting and moving away and finding your peace that this love can come your way. But just know that the person that's on their way is very devoted and they have bigger things in mind for themselves when they're looking for a partner. They're not looking for something super, superficial. They want love, commitment. They want to devote themselves to getting to know you, to learn more about you, to build something with you, to create something tangible in a relationship together. And the love that they're offering is something more spiritual. Okay, so let's see what this card says. Okay, sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Well, that makes sense because the Hierophant is, right, the kind of energy that brings sacred unions together. Okay, think of like a pastor at a church. They unite people in marriage, that kind of thing. So yeah, I definitely can see that being the case. So I agree with that card. Let's see if we can grab a few of these cards. This is the Island Time Wellness cards. Just out of curiosity to see what other detail we can glean. I think that Hierophant and the Sacred Union card is definitely trying to connect you with somebody who sees relationship and marriage and commitment and being devoted to them as something sacred. That makes total sense. Okay, let's see if we can get one more. All right, so we have energy of sleep on it. Think before you speak, get rest, don't sabotage, call it a day, need a break, sleep deprived. I don't know, I kind of feel like this gives me the vibe of the Six of Swords. Like maybe you've taken a break from relationships for a while, maybe in order to heal, right? To get rest, to call it a day, needing a break, because it says need a break, right? So you probably took a break from relationships in order to bring yourself into balance within your self-harmony and alignment, and move away from and heal from all those other things that maybe were a little bit more tumultuous and chaotic. Because that Six of Swords is always trying to move away from that energy in order to find its peace of mind. And I think that's probably what you did. You probably took a break from dating or relationships altogether and healed. And now that, again, now that you have, this kind of energy can come towards you. This sacred union could come towards you. I love this card. It says it's cool with whatever, being chill, trusting the process. Oh, I love that. Making decisions, living in the now, casual or no commitment. Okay, so I think this applies maybe to possibly your attitude, like being open to whatever comes your way, like trusting the universe in that way, trusting the process of the kind of love that can come towards you, keeping an open mind about it. It says casual or no commitment. Well, I think that feels kind of like not putting pressure on anything. And that's actually a positive way to be, because in a way, when you're in that beginning stages of dating or whatever, you know, you are kind of casually seeing people to see what sticks, right? Being cool with whatever, it is what it is type of attitude, trusting the process, being chill about it all, being in a mode of surrender and allowing what's meant to come to you without forcing. It's basically you flowing, not forcing. And if there's no commitment, it's because you're not, it feels like you're not forcing commitment on anybody. You know what I mean? Because you're just allowing it to be what it will be. You're flowing, not forcing. So that's definitely a good attitude to have. I think these two cards are basically hinting at your vibe in regards to whatever. And it's like the universe is working its magic, I feel, with these three cards, trying to connect you and unite you with somebody who treats love and relationships as something sacred. And your vibe is very much in surrender mode, which is exactly the recipe for, right, attracting the kind of love that maybe you seek on a deeper level. Likewise, the kind of love that they seek on a deeper level too. So yeah, trust the process is what that's saying. So pile number 1, this is your reading. If you feel that this has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I love hearing from each and every one of you. If you want to support this channel in any way, like, share, and subscribe. Maybe consider also joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. You could also support me further by visiting my Etsy store. I have handmade crystal jewelry I make there by hand on my free time. Starseed t-shirts I design myself as well. And on the rare occasion, I will have personal readings up for availability when time permits. So much love to you wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching and connecting. I appreciate all of you. Much love and always keep shining. Pile number 2 viewers, this is your card. There is a message on the back of this. I will be sure to incorporate it into the reading as I get more cards on the table. And I did shuffle for all of these that you choose from, by the way. We're looking at what's next for you in your love life. And I have the Victorian Romantic Tarot here to get this reading started for you. So let's see what's next for you in your love life. Love, romance, relationships. What's next? Pile number 2. What's next for you? Great. And if I need more cards, I will always grab off to the side. So we have the Page of Pentacles. Wow, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Whoa. And the Wheel of Fortune. That's a little mind-blowing here. Okay, so I'm looking at this like, for one, the Ten of Pentacles is long-term life partner energy. And then we have this Wheel of Fortune, which sometimes will bring you things unexpectedly. It's kind of destiny and fated, though, when it does. And it changes everything when it also comes your way. So I'm looking at this like the person that could be coming towards you is a Page of Pentacles. Or they're showing up that way for now because it's new. I feel like this is a completely new person that's headed your way. However, look at the maturity. They go from a page to a 10, right? So it's like progress in a way. I'm looking at like this person here is the same person as this one here in the card. And I'm seeing this as progress. Pages often show up as something new, taking the first step in the direction of something new. They also can represent, especially the Page of Pentacles, new opportunities that you're put in a position to receive or connect with. And they're students of life. So it's usually also the first initial investment into something or an opportunity. So I feel like there's somebody coming towards you that is totally new, but they are looking to invest. I mean, look at the energy of the Pentacles, right? It's about investing time and energy and resources into helping something grow and develop. And you see that initial investment here, which then multiplies and becomes more over here with the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm looking at these two like somebody is looking to invest in you, get to know about you, learn more about you in order to develop this over here with the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like if I create that initial investment with you here, I'm hoping it's going to become something long-term, stable, and lifelong over here with the Ten of Pentacles. So it's this feeling of I'm not going to invest in you unless I know that it can lead to something long-lasting, long-term life partner energy. You might also have that same attitude, but I feel like this is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus over here person looking to get to know you. I'm going to go so far as to say study you. Okay, that's interesting. But yes, study you is what that gave me. Learn everything that they can learn about you. Take the time to do so, to see how and what this relationship or connection can become. I say it's a brand new person. I don't think it's anybody you've ever met before because they're showing up as a page. And if they were maybe showing up as something else, like maybe like a queen or king, I would think, oh, maybe you already know this person. But in this case, it does feel very new. And every person that we first meet is going to be like a page to us until we get to know them more. And then we get to kind of understand their ins and outs, and then we can see them in a different light. So I would say this is definitely a new person. Expect that you're going to learn about this person from scratch. They will also learn about you from scratch. I see the clock here. I can't help but think of time, energy, and investment. They're looking to do that because what they want is this. They want long-term commitment. They want somebody that they can feel that they can build something with. Just know that when this person comes your way, it's going to come about unexpectedly. You're going to basically, like in this card, you're going to stumble upon them. You're not expecting them to appear at all. But they're going to offer something very, very secure, it feels like. Especially with this Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this person is not effing around, if you know what I mean. Like they're going to come through in a very unexpected way. They might take you by surprise, and it might change the course of how you thought things were going. Because that's what the Wheel of Fortune does. It kind of throws you a curveball and throws you for a loop. And when these things shift and change, you have to just, you know, allow things to be what they will be. Reason for that is a lot of times when the Wheel of Fortune throws you a curveball, it kind of does place life and circumstance up in the air for a little bit, and you just have to see where the ball lands. And this person, when they show up, that's how it's going to feel. It's going to feel maybe a little chaotic up in the air, and you're not quite sure where or what's going on, because it does feel like maybe the initial plan that you might have had for your life is going to change or shift upon meeting them. So you might have had a certain outline or trajectory for your own journey, maybe in your own mind, but then this person comes along and it changes everything. So I would say also to you as some guidance, if you're just looking for fun, if you're not looking for anything serious, then you might as well just leave this person alone. Okay? Or let's say you're happy being single, and then this person comes along, trust that they might change your mind in regards to staying single. There's also this energy of just, I don't know why I'm getting the feeling of like them shifting your perspective. Okay? Again, you had one idea in mind for yourself when it came to love and relationships, but then this person comes along and it's like, oh, it throws everything upside down in a way, but I see it as a good way, because it could be, what's the saying? Maybe this person isn't exactly what you wanted, but they're everything you need, is the feeling that this is giving. And just know that this person is looking for something lifelong, long-term. They want long-term commitment, life partner energy. If they're gonna bother to take the time to get to know you, it's because that they're hoping that you have that potential. And it's gonna shift your own internal dialogue in regards to maybe what you thought love, relationships, and life partner commitment should look like, is the feeling. And it's only because that Wheel of Fortune card that's giving me that feeling. I also feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, because sometimes it can show up as an energy of like colliding, like a colliding paths, right? Or your paths kind of like intersecting. That's what this is feeling like. It's like universe is moving pieces on the chessboard to help connect and align you, or help you cross paths with this person, likewise them with you. And you're going to stumble upon them. It's going to be very serendipitous, but trust that when they collide with you, they're bringing something. They have plenty to offer. They sure do. I mean, look at this guy with a crown. He's like stumbling across this person, and they have a crown. They have some kind of treasure they're offering. Likewise, 10 of Pentacles can speak of wealth, abundance, prosperity. This person could be very prosperous. They have a lot to offer. Maybe they have, you know, good career going for them. They have plenty of resources. You know what I mean? I'm looking at, and they have a good education as well. I could see that with the Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles as a combo. I'm looking at this like this person has a lot to offer, and it doesn't feel like they're looking for anything casual. Okay, so let's see. And they might show up very unexpectedly for you. It says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. That's interesting, because it was kind of giving me the vibe with the Wheel of Fortune, like this person might have the ability to kind of shift your perspective on what you thought you wanted upside down. And that card is saying, when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Well, I kind of feel like this person, when they come through, they might have something to teach you about love and relationships and how they value or see commitments, right? They might help shift your understanding of what you thought life and love should be about, okay? Like I said, there's something about them shifting your idea of what you thought you wanted altogether. They might have something to show you in that regard. They might be everything you didn't realize you wanted or needed as well. So be open-minded about that. And again, if you were one of those people who was watching this out of curiosity because you're happy being single, well, there could be somebody that comes your way that maybe changes your mind about that. And as a result of being in a relationship with them, it helps to expand, right, your understanding of life and love, like the card says, in that way. Also, the choice is always yours. You have free will. You know, if you're happy doing your own thing and this person comes along, they might try to change your mind. You know, you don't have to accept. It's okay. But I think that if you do, it could lead to something beautiful, lifelong and long-lasting with the 10 of Pentacles. It's about legacy. It's about family. It's about long-term commitment, the things you build over time, right? That 10 of Pentacles. The things that you build together with somebody over time. And that's the kind of energy this person is bringing. And again, expect the unexpected with that Wheel of Fortune, because it might show up when you least expect it. And if and when they show up, what they're bringing with them is the opportunity to expand and grow right here, okay? Students of life, always expanding, learning, and growing. So they're bringing the opportunity to expand and help you to grow in a different way that maybe your soul needs. Let's see if we can get further understanding. I have the Island Time Wellness cards. I'm just going to grab like one or two here. Also, keep in mind that the Wheel of Fortune is energy of change and transformation or transition. So like I said, I feel like when this person shows up, they're going to change something for you in a big way. They're going to shift your life in a different way. It's going to be different than what you're experiencing right now for sure. And it's going to shift your timeline as well with the Wheel of Fortune, or the trajectory that you thought you had in mind for yourself. All right, so it says game face, taking things very seriously, a competition, the look, in it to win it, fake it till you make it. That's so cool. In it to win it. Well, I don't know. That's giving me two things. Somebody's looking to win your heart, and also somebody's up for a challenge. Okay. Again, for some of you who were, happy doing your own thing, living your own life, not really looking for love, maybe watching this video out of curiosity. The person that is coming through, okay, what's next for you is somebody's coming through to maybe challenge your perspective on what you thought love and life should be about. And maybe they are looking to win your heart. And I think it's because they're up for the challenge. I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, they might have something to show you, something to teach you. And they are looking to invest in the long game. That's why they have their game face on when it comes to you. You might be the type of person that's like brushing them off or not really taking them seriously, but they are taking you very seriously. That's why it says here, taking things seriously. I could see that with that 10 of Pentacles. I can definitely see somebody like trying to take you seriously. They don't care if maybe you have other suitors or there's maybe competition in the wings. They're not scared about that. They are looking to really put their best foot forward, take the time and energy to invest in the connection because they see something long-term in you. But it might take convincing, right? But that they're up for it. They're down for that. All right. Oh, okay. Looking closely, observing, nitpicking, creeping, situation magnifying, getting things rectified, focused. Like I said over here, learning, right? Learning, trying to get to know all about you, observing. I don't see this as it could be energy of sleuthing, but most of the time pages do that. They're very inquisitive. So I see this more as they're really looking into you, getting to know you, want to know all about you, the ins and outs of you, right? I was already getting that feeling. And it might feel a little too much, right? The feeling could be that this person wants to get to know you and everything about you, that it comes off a little too, I guess the right word would be probing. Okay? Like they're looking over you and the scenario with you with a fine-tooth comb, and it seems a little maybe intrusive. They have their energy focused on you though. They're observing. They're probing into your life a little bit because they want to get to know everything about you to see if you're that person, that life partner that they're looking for. So I don't necessarily see this as a bad thing. I just think that they know what they want, and yeah, they know what they want. So they're looking at the situation very closely, the connection with you very closely, and they're up for a challenge. They want to win your heart. They want to see what this can develop and become, because it feels like they have an inkling about you, but I think it's about convincing you. The feeling is here. You might not take them seriously at first. That's the thing. Maybe because of the way they showed up in your life with the Wheel of Fortune, maybe suddenly, unexpectedly, out of nowhere, this person pops into your life, and you might not take it seriously because maybe it's random as all hell. And that could be what maybe has a little bit of a guard up with you because of how they showed up. Just be careful with love bombing, I guess. I don't really see that happening here, though. I'm only saying that because of the card where it says creeping, right? Creeping. It could come off a little bit intense. It says a situation magnifying. That's why I'm saying, like, it could come off as very intense, sudden, unexpectedly, and that might kind of like give you a little bit of a feeling of trying to be cautious. Of course, always use your discernment in that way, right? But I just feel like this person is really trying their best to get to know you and convince you that this could work. But I feel like if in any situation they're trying to convince you, the only reason why they're trying to is because you're a little standoffish, right? Maybe you have your guard up. And that's why they're trying to show you, demonstrate, tangibly demonstrate, because it's all this earth energy on the table. They're trying to tangibly demonstrate to you that they're serious, that they're in it to win it. They take things, they're taking it very seriously. And maybe others in the past haven't necessarily. But this guy or this lady, whatever, whoever it is, person is very serious about getting to know you with that Page of Pentacles and looking to invest time and energy into you. You might not have really experienced anybody like that before. So it kind of throws you off a bit. And it might come off as probing, right? But really it's really just intense interest and focus on you. Okay, so this is your reading, pile number 2. I hope that this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. If it has, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I like to hear from everybody. If you want to support my channel, check me out on Etsy. Link to my Etsy store is down below. I have STARSEED t-shirts there. I have personal readings upon my availability when time permits. And I also have handmade crystal jewelry that I make on my free time when I have the chance. Also, you can support me further by obviously sharing, and subscribing, and maybe consider joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. So with all that being said, this is your reading. I hope that you found it helpful. Much love to you wherever you are. Thank you for joining and connecting with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Take care and always keep shining. Pile number 3, this is your card. I did shuffle for all of these that you choose from. There is a message on the back of this card, so I'll be sure to incorporate it into the reading as I get more cards on the table. We're looking at your love life. What's next in your love life? Let's see if we can get 3 cards from the Victorian Romantic Tarot. Let's see, what's next for you in love life, in your love life? Love, romance, relationships. What's next for you? And if I need more cards, I will always grab off to the side. What do we have here? Whoa, we have the World. 8 of Wands. Wow. And the Strength. Okay, so somebody definitely could be Leo here. Fire sign energy also with the 8 of Wands. And the World card could be 4 signs. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So keep that in mind if you're, thinking of star signs or astrological signs as far as maybe who or what this love reading could be about. What this is saying is that there is, with the 8 of Wands, definitely love coming your way. Cupid arrows, communication also, phone calls, emails, text, written communication as well with the 8 of Wands. I would say that something has ended for you recently with the World energy. And in this position here especially. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of times it is the conclusion of a major cycle in one's life. So what this is telling me, pile number 3, is that you are entering a brand new cycle where things are moving and shifting and changing for you fast with these 2 cards right here. Okay, this is the fast movement and speed, maybe travel for some of you. Maybe traveling the world, right? Is traveling the world over here is where you might find love. Maybe on a vacation or a relocation of sorts is where you might find love in your life next. But there's a shift, change, ending, conclusion of a cycle that's now speeding things up for you and bringing love towards you. What I see, love, passion, and Cupid, right? Cupid is about to strike arrows or throw them in your direction for one with the 8 of Wands. But what it's going to do is it looks like it's bringing a relationship into your life with the Strength card that's going to help you in some way overcome fears and obstacles that you might have previously experienced when it comes to love and relationships prior. The reason why I say that is because the Strength card is an energy that has the ability to seduce, okay? So again, lots of passion with the Eight of Wands, and then you have the energy of seduction with the Strength. But they're not looking to force anything with you. The Strength card is all about gaining your trust over time, okay? Consider if you've ever had a feral cat, let's say, come to your house, and it takes time to win their trust. That's what this energy is. That's exactly what the lady is doing with the lion. She's like, I'm not going to force you to yield to me. That's what she's saying. I'm going to do it with love. I'm going to do it with care. I'm going to do it with patience. Now, this person or this love situation might come through over here with the Eight of Wands, and they might come in fast and unexpectedly or whatnot after maybe something has ended over here or concluded in your life and you've started a brand new cycle and journey in your life. They might come through, but they're coming in. Yeah, it's passionate, it's hot, heavy, but they have patience. Feels like the patience of a saint. Okay. You might be in a position where you're not fully ready for love. You might be a little fearful or scared, maybe because previous scenarios that have, concluded in your journey where maybe you were hurt, where maybe you had to regain your confidence with the Strength card, find your courage again, and conquer a lot of fears when it comes to love and relationships, maybe even in general. But this is saying this person has patience. They're trying to, I always say the Strength card is an energy of wooing, courting, courtship. The reason for that, again, is because the lady is winning over the lion, not with force, but with flowing, with patience, with kindness. Right? Like I said, that feral cat that comes to your house, they might bat at you. You try to pet them, they might swat you at first. But you put food out, you nurture them, you show them you're kind, you show them that you're patient, you are persistent, right, in getting to know them. And then over time, slowly but surely, the cat warms up to you, it allows a pet, and the next thing you know, they're eating out of your hand. You see? That's the energy of the Strength. So that's the MO, okay, of this person. They're not trying to push their love on you. They feel passionate with the Eight of Wands. They want to get to know you. They want to communicate with you. They want to share, right, thoughts and feelings and put that out there with the Eight of Wands and earn your trust. Maybe some of you have trust issues. Pile number 3. But that's also based on previous experiences. And they understand this. The thing is they're willing to get to know you, invest in you, have patience with the process of getting to know you or winning your heart or winning you over. Eight of Wands, it could be Eight of Wands in the world. This could be a long distance relationship. This could be somebody that's overseas or at a distance from you. It's about communicating with you, making sure that the communication lines are open. So that way the trust is developed with the Strength card and that you can feel confident in the connection despite the distance. World energy with the Eight of Wands, obviously. So it's like taking time to be on the phone with you, taking time to send messages, FaceTime, whatever it is that they need to do to build that connection and fortify it despite the distance. They're willing to put in that time, energy, and investment. Again, the Strength card is saying that. And to help you maybe conquer any fears that you might have, or preconceived notions that you might have had in regards to love and relationships. Love and relationships, only because they understand. The feeling is that they understand that, for one, if it's a long distance relationship situation, that's not easy. And 2, they understand what it's like to have had their heart broken before or have failed in previous relationships. And it's about a slow burn, it feels like, with the Strength card. They're willing, right here, especially with these 2 cards, passion and the time and patience. So slow burn. With the Eight of Wands and the Strength, they're willing to allow it to be a slow burn so that way it develops into something more fulfilling and substantial long term. They don't want to scare you away. They want to make sure that you can learn to trust them and realize that maybe they're not like other relationships or connections that you might have had previously. And they also don't want to, the feeling is they also don't want to be judged based on your previous experiences. Because it feels like that's not them. That's not who they are. They're not those people. And that could be guidance for you as well, to keep that in mind, that just because things have failed maybe in the past and you've endured, right, and you've had to be resilient through love and relationships before based on, how things went and maybe how people treated you, just know that the guidance is here not to judge them based on previous experience, because they don't have anything to do with that. Likewise, they want to show you and prove to you with the Strength card that they have better intentions in mind. That's why there's this desire to have patience, nurturing, and care to win you over. Right? They're willing to do that. They desire that. They prefer that, right? Because the thing is, with the Eight of Wands, there is that underlying passion. You have a fast-moving card and then a slow one, you see. So even though they feel that inside, they would love to, just tackle it head on or jump your bones, so to speak. They won't. They won't, because there's an extra delicate, right? They have to be delicate about it. They know this. There's something about you that has to be treated with care, like with gloves on, right? Like you think of like an ancient, let's say just an ancient artifact, right? You wouldn't approach an ancient artifact with bare hands. You're going to treat it with more care and more reverence, and you're going to wear your gloves, right? As a protective measure, just out of courtesy and respect and reverence. You're going to treat it with extra care, right? For everything that item or thing has been through. It's survived thousands of years, right? To get to a point where it's in somebody's hands. You don't want to just put your dirty fingers all over it. You know what I mean? I know that's a bad analogy, but just consider that they would like to move things along quickly because they feel that excited and passionate, enthusiastic about you. However, they know better. They're like, oh no, this is somebody special. I'm going to treat them with extra care, patience, and reverence. I'm going to nurture this bond. I am going to treat it gently because it means something to me. And I'm going to win this person over, being you, right? I'm going to win this person over with love, with compassion, with care, with patience. And I think that's very telling. So despite the desire, despite the urgency with the Eight of Wands, despite the passion they feel, they will take their time because they realize that this is special and can't be rushed or shouldn't be rushed. Let me go back to the idea of you possibly being somewhere else and meeting this person. So it could be that the universe takes you on a trip somewhere or has you relocate. And that's exactly where you'll find love. It's going to be somewhere else, it feels like, with these two cards. And if that's the case, if you meet somebody elsewhere while on vacation or during your travels or whatever, for some of you, it could be that you have to build a long-distance relationship at first. Likewise, like I said, you could find love elsewhere. If you're relocating, maybe the person that's supposed to be in your life next is basically where you're headed. So it's like you concluded something over here, it puts you on a path to move somewhere, and the next thing you know, you find passion in that new place. Okay. Expect a lot of phone calls, communication, emails, text, back and forth communication to keep the fire alive. When this connection comes through, just know that the reason why this connection is able to move towards you now with the Eight of Wands is because a cycle is finally over and behind you. You've concluded that successfully. You've also leveled up and graduated, right, from previous life lessons. And now it's time to kind of move forward and find love somewhere else. Okay. So let's see what this says. Yeah, I mean, look at that, right? The Eight of Wands is passionate. It says a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present, so enjoy it. So you literally are attracting love, passion, and relationships and romance into your life at this time. I would also say, even with the Eight of Wands, I think with the Eight of Wands, some of you could have multiple suitors calling you, texting you, communicating with you, hitting you up in some way. But I feel that there is one particular person that's going to stand out from the crowd in that regard. Again, you are very magnetic at this time. That's what this card is saying. You are very magnetic and you are attracting passionate encounters into your journey at this time because of the conclusion of a cycle. Now things are picking up and you're attracting love, people, passion. But just keep in mind that there is one person, if you are talking to more than one person, or if you have multiple suitors, there is one person in particular that's going to stand out from the crowd. And it's the person who is looking to take things slow. Despite the passion that they might feel, despite the enthusiasm and excitement for you that they may feel, the one thing that's going to make them stand out is that they're willing to take their time. They're not trying to rush. Even if deep down they would like to move things along quickly, but out of respect and reverence or love or patience for you, they're not going to do that. And that's going to be I think the thing that sets them apart. So just keep that in mind. So I have the Island Time Wellness cards. Oh yeah, you know what else is confirming that to me? I mean, look at all these lions here, right? Look at all these lions here. Yeah. And then there's the one, right? That's kind of standing above the rest. So yeah. All right. Let's see. I have Island Time Wellness cards. I just want like 2 cards here for more detail, maybe confirmation about this. All right. That's funny. It says meow. Okay, look at this. And we have the damn cats on the straight card. Oh my gosh. It says having fun, trying to fit in, being playful, modeling after others, being whimsical and free-spirited. Okay. That might be your energy. Okay. Being free-spirited, just having fun, maybe getting to know people, right? Like I said, I was getting the vibe that you could be talking to more than one person at the same time, or you'll have multiple suitors and you have maybe, you know, passionate encounters. People maybe, like I said, because you're magnetic right now, people are coming at you or looking for you. And maybe you're just having fun right now. Maybe you're not taking any of these particular people seriously. And you're free-spirited about the whole thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, I feel like there's one person that's going to stand out from the rest, and it's somebody who I think is going to take you a little bit more seriously than the others, which might kind of like be the ding ding ding, right? Or they call that like the bell goes off for you in regards to them. Because where everybody else is just having fun, looking for a good time or a quick fix, this person's actually taking things slowly with you. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see what this one says. Oh, Stork, a new edition. Be careful. Wrap it up. Okay. It says a new edition. Ideas manifested, pregnancy, baby, child, children, family, good news, inspiration. Okay. Maybe this has to do with children. I don't know. I don't know if you have children to somebody already who's maybe trying to come towards you again. That's possible. Baby daddy, baby mama. But I think this is I think this is connecting with the idea of manifestation. If some of you have been looking to manifest love, it's coming your way. And you're going to have options, I say, with the Eight of Wands and the Strength and this card. Because you're highly magnetic right now. You're very charismatic and your energy is attractive. It's attracting people into your life. I would say if you are dating more than one person, or you're going to, you know, be casually dating around, make sure you wrap it up, or otherwise you could invite pregnancy into your life if that's not something you want. But I also feel like at the end of the day, this is something you're attracting, and the universe is bringing new things to you, new people, new suitors, right? New options when it comes to love, romance, and relationships. So some of you have been manifesting love for a while, and that's exactly what the stork is doing. It's bringing new people towards you. And they're coming at you or towards you with breakneck speed, or they will soon. If you haven't seen them manifest already, they will. Because your energy is highly magnetic at this time. So that's why it's saying enjoy it. Enjoy the attention that you might be getting, okay? After a period has concluded and you're ready to move on to new things. Over here, move on to new things, scenarios, and situations, places as well. So be prepared for your magnetism. Have fun if that's all you're looking for. Yeah, if you're looking for fun, you might just find it. But just know that the new connections that maybe you were manifesting are coming to fruition, and they are headed your way now. So enjoy what's happening for you. Enjoy this magnetic and seductive quality that you have, right, at this time, and these new people that you might encounter as a result of it, okay? But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's one person that's going to stick out more than anyone, and that's what this card is giving me. And it's because of the level of care and patience that they have when it comes to cultivating a connection with you, okay? So yeah, that's what I have for you. Pile number 3. You know what? I am kind of tempted to grab another card. Hold on before I leave you. And I guess maybe because this is kind of leaving it kind of weird, right? Let's see. Oh, good news, by the way. This talks about good news, right? This is good news. Well, Eight of Wands is news. It is communication that travels. So, okay. See if we can get one more card. You let me know how that speaks to you, that stork card, okay? Can talk about definitely good news, good things coming towards you, ideas that you've manifested now headed your way. So if you've been manifesting love and relationships, that's definitely headed your way. Whoa, okay, so talk about confirmation, right, of having options. It says playing the field, still meeting, dating other people, seeing each other, being a player, games being played. Okay, you might be the player. Like I said, you might be playing the field. That's definitely what it could be, right? Free-spirited, casual, right? Just having fun. Yeah. So that does make sense. And I was getting the vibe that it could, because your energy is magnetic at this time, you will have, I think, multiple people trying to reach out to you, connect with you, communicate with you, show interest and passion for sure. But I can't help but think there's one person here that's going to stand out above the rest. They certainly will, because they're treating you a little bit more respectfully, they're taking their time. They're not trying to rush, right? They want to develop something a little bit more serious, and that's going to set them apart. So yeah, I'm glad I pulled another card, because that's total confirmation. Yeah, it says still meeting, dating other people, seeing each other, playing, or games being played, being a player. Okay, so if we think about games being played, like I said, you have a group of people interested in you. One person is taking things seriously. The other people are just playing games. The other ones are just being players. They just want the passion, the fun, the excitement, and that's it. They don't want something like this person over here. They want just to have fun. There's one person, though, that has something else in mind. They don't want just fun. They want They want something serious. And you'll know it. You'll know it after getting involved or talking to multiple people at a time. You'll see who's serious about you and who's not. Okay? And it's that one person that's being extra patient, extra caring, extra nurturing. That's going to make them stand out as more serious than the rest. Maybe that's the person you want to invest your time in rather than the other ones, especially if you're looking for something serious. If you're not looking to play games, then just keep that in mind when trying to sort through the options that you have, okay? So vial number 3, again, this is your reading. If you feel it's helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe. To support this channel, consider joining my channel membership, also for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. You could also support me further by visiting my Etsy store. Link is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have handmade crystal jewelry there. I create myself. Also, Starseed t-shirts I design as well. And on occasion, when I have the time permits, I will post personal readings for availability. So much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and thank you for joining me today, and always keep shining.